Welcome to Business News. I am Yusuf Akogu. The Central Bank of Nigeria in the last 10 years have allocated only 6.63% of the total 10.39 trillion naira loan disbursed to various sectors as intervention programs to support micro, small and medium enterprises (MSMEs). A detailed report from the Apex Bank revealed that a total of 689 billion naira was disbursed to the sector between August 2013 and September 2023. According to the report, the MSME sector ranks third in terms of the least allocation within the intervention programs, trailing behind the export sector with 2% allocation, and the health sector, which barely constitutes 1% of the total intervention programs. The report further indicated that majority of the credit facilities allocated to the sectors have either been fully paid or are currently in ongoing payment status. The intervention programs include the Micro, Small and Medium Enterprise Development Fund, Agribusiness MSME Intervention Scheme, Nigeria Youth Investment Fund, and Tertiary Institutions Entrepreneurship Scheme, among others. Imported food inflation in Nigeria has risen to its highest level, reaching 29.8% in February 2024 from 26.3% recorded in the previous month. This figure represents a 352 basis point increase. According to a report, imported inflation has increased consecutively for over 4 years, largely driven by both internal and external factors. The external factors include global supply chain shock following COVID-19 pandemic and Russia-Ukraine war, surge in global oil prices, amongst others, while the domestic front is largely due to FX scarcity and subsequent depreciation of the local currency. 13 companies quoted on the Nigeria Exchange Limited (NGX) survived macroeconomic challenges in 2023 to generate 9.44 trillion naira revenue. The amount represents an increase of 30.5% from 7.23 trillion naira reported in 2022. Analysis of the company results show that MTN Nigeria PLC generated the highest revenue of 2.47 trillion naira, while Dangote Cement earned 2.21 trillion naira, a growth of 366.44% from 1.62 trillion naira reported in 2022. Companies operating in Nigeria last year were faced with low purchasing amid high inflation that spread across Africa, foreign exchange crisis, insecurity, and bad road networks that prolonged delivery of goods and services across the country. The Nigeria equities break into a new major rally in a renewed interest that doused the capital flight occasioned by a recent hike in benchmark interest rates by the Central Bank of Nigeria. Let's see how it went down today. Of course, the first trading day for the week closed in the negative territory. Stocks like Mark Nichols down 9.30% to close at 1 naira and 17 kobo per share. Darcom also down 71 kobo there to close at 8.97%. UPDC in the negative territory as well, 7.89% is recorded to close at 1 naira and 40 kobo per share. And of course, these are drags down the market downward by 0.4%, a marginal loss. You will see the volume of trade today 281.626 million volume of shares, value at 10.632 billion naira in a days of 8,947 did exchange hands among investors for today. Of course, some equities they recorded some gains in terms of the activities table there. UBA doing so great there, 45.830 million shares of its stock were traded. Jitco Guarantee Trust Bank holding company 33.980 million shares of its equities were also traded, and of course Transcorp Nigeria PLC traded 21.499 million shares as well. For some equities, they recorded some gains today despite the negative closure of the market. Of course, one of them is ABC Trans, closing 9.86% to close at 78 kobo per share. NEM Insurance down 9.77%, close at 7 naira and 30 kobo per share. Of course, Livestock Feed 9.68% to close in the positive territory, 1 naira and 70 kobo per share is ended today. These are the highlights of the stock trading as it went down today on the floor of the Nigeria Exchange Limited. Let's see global stock market for today. naira stabilizes further today as demand pressures eases. Here are today's oil price is trade high on Monday, extending last week's gains as Ukraine increased its attacks on Russia's energy infrastructure. At the London market, the Brent crude sells for $85 per barrel. For the basket, dealers offer $84 per barrel. And that's business. I am Yusuf Akogu.